that you guys saw tonight. And I actually used that slideshow in 2015. So that show was called Timeless. And so since then, I've been in charge of the pageant. So I've actually lost count of how many pageants that I've done. Along with Teal Hanna, I do also do Mr. Teal Hanna. So again, a lot of research, went involved in learning more about the pageants. I didn't grow up doing pageants. I grew up doing theater and dance. So I've learned a lot about doing pageants through this experience. It is one of the most rewarding experiences that I have to try to convince, girls that come in the door, especially ones that come in the door and say, I don't have talent. I want to do Miss Teal Hanna, but I don't have talent. And I tell them, you all have talent. We just have to find it. So you have your singers and your dancers, but you are more than just that type of talent. So tonight, really for the first time, I was really excited to have all these girls perform for you tonight, because if you notice that every talent was different. And there's a lot of talents that were what I like to call out of the box. So I hope you guys were entertained. I think all the talents need another round of applause. So if we could do that would be awesome. There are actually a lot of people that help me out through the kindness of their hearts. So first of all, I'd like to thank Mr. Mayfield and the administration for their constant support. Big shout out to Miss Tenry over there, who's #1, took all those gorgeous photos. So shout out to Tenry Photography for all the fabulous photos. Then she's like calculator extraordinaire over there on top of it. So I am greatly indebted to Shauna Tenry. I'd also like to thank all the custodians that help us out and make sure that everything is where it's supposed to be. I'd like to thank Legacy Studios. They do the senior portraits that are in your program. Attaway Printing did your beautiful program tonight. So this is the second year I've used them, and I think the programs are fabulous. House of Trophies did all of our trophies and our plaques this evening. I'd like to thank Ingalls for the flowers. The lady at Ingalls, her name is Tracy. So if you go in and buy flowers at Ingalls right here on 81, make sure that you ask for Tracy, because she is the best. So she will special order yellow roses the week before Valentine's Day, because she's amazing. The print house for our really awesome shirts this year. I know you guys are really far away, but on the back of their shirts actually is the girl, and in the girl are all the past Miss Teal Hanna's names and years in it. So hopefully you'll get a chance to look at those up close. We've got Donnie Moat Flooring and Flooring's Unlimited. So they pulled out the carpet in this place. So we had to make sure it was quiet back there. So thank you for the piece of carpet. To Southwood Middle School. Ben Phillips, you guys don't know who Ben Phillips is. He is actually in charge of the Anderson Christmas lights. And one of his groups that he volunteers his time for through the Anderson Christmas lights is the Miss and Mr. Teal Hanna pageant. So we would not have microphones, hidden microphones, all the equipment that we have in order to put this pageant on. So I am forever indebted to Ben, always. To Jane Dingle for providing the yearbook photos. Next, I want to shout out two stores. So number one, you heard about Marin and Maine. Marin and Maine opened about 6 months ago, like they said, and Mary Virginia Curtis and her partner opened the shop. And I was so excited when she took my idea and ran with it. So all of the outfits that you saw during casual wear were all on loan from Marin and Maine. So I thank Mary Virginia for her support. And the second place is Valerie's Treasure Chest. They're in Easley, and they kind of came, at the very last minute, and I kind of call them, Cinderella, and did some Cinderella magic back here. So, Valerie, I've not met you, but you are amazing, and I really want to meet you. I want to thank my crew back here. First of all, first few people on my crew are my own kids, so I'd like to thank Janelle and Adam back there for helping. The rest of my personal crew were actually all recruited from my 2 theater classes. So my first block and second block, it was basically, who's not busy? Me. So it's like, be there. So they've actually probably learned more about theater in 48 hours than anybody. So I'm one proud teacher that they learned so much about theater, like I said, in like literally 2 days. All teachers and other volunteers, Kathy Moore over there who's also crunching numbers. We'll have Kathy up here in a few minutes because she's going to talk about her upcoming event. So if you think this is awesome, you need to go to hers. And lastly, to all winners 1972 to present, I've met some, I have not met all. Some I only know through social media, but it's been really wonderful reaching out to all of these beautiful women and those that continue to support, just with words of encouragement or with donations or anything. So from the bottom of my heart, because this will be on video, thank you so much to all former Miss Teal Hannas for your support. So we had a Miss Teal Hanna in 2021, so this is her time to shine one more time. So she messaged me her bio, and it's on my phone, and it's microscopic, so just a second. Hold on. All right, there we go. Okay, so I also asked all the Miss Teal Hannas what it meant to be a part of the Miss Teal Hanna pageant. So Alexandria Poor is 2021 Miss Teal Hanna, and she says, what it meant to be a part of the Miss Teal Hanna pageant of 2021 was everything. The whole experience was one I will never forget. I made some of the sweetest friends, laughed until my cheeks hurt, true, and made some memories I will cherish forever. To be Miss Teal Hanna is more than just a crown and a title, but an honor and a privilege to be able to represent my school in the best way I possibly could. I hope to inspire girls everywhere to get out of their comfort zones, embrace their inner beauty, and to be themselves. Anyone can do anything if they put their mind to it, as long as they stay true to themselves and put in the hard work. I am so honored and proud to wear my crown as Miss Teal Hanna 2021, and it would not be possible without all the support around me. Now, during my reign as Miss Teal Hanna, which I will say was very short, which I feel terrible about. So due to the pandemic, Miss Teal Hanna, if you're not here, was on May 1st. Graduation was June 1st. So she really was only Miss Teal Hanna for about a month. But she, is everything that Miss Teal Hanna should be, and it was a perfect representation. So during her reign, she started her freshman year college majoring in business and administration with aspirations to have my own business one day. Along with school, I got the opportunity of a lifetime to do what I love most at Clemson University. I'm currently a Clemson University Tiger twirler, and my favorite days are game days in Death Valley. Of course, those are my favorite days. And so go Tigers. I also work at Carolina Superstars Baton and Dance Studio, where I help teach girls baton in hopes of them one day being a Tiger twirler like me. I represent my crown everywhere I go, inspiring little girls to try their hardest and to reach for the stars. I am so proud of each of these contestants, and I wish each and every one of them could be Miss Teal Hanna. I think I speak for all the girls here tonight to say a huge thank you to Mrs. Fuller. Oh, to me. Thank you. She has gone above and beyond to make this pageant the best experience a girl could ever dream of. Thanks. Each and every one of us are so lucky to have met you, and we love you so much. I feel weird talking about myself. As Miss Teal Hanna 2021, I couldn't have asked for a better way to leave my mark here at Teal Hanna. So always and forever, go Jackets. So if we can give Alexandria a round of applause. So, one more time, and for your entertainment this evening, I'd like to present, and we can open that curtain. I'd like to introduce Miss Alexandria Poor